Okay, so today we will be seeing about deep learning. Okay, so after machine learning comes the deep learning, where we talk about the neural network and architecture of neural network and how it helps us in doing the advanced kind of prediction and all sorts of things. Okay, when I say about deep learning, in deep learning, first and foremost topic that comes is neural network. We need to know about neural network and their architectures. Okay, so we will be going through the neural network. Okay, what it is, how, what are the different layer, what is the input, how it get transformed, and we are getting the output and all those things, right? Then we will be looking something into the types of neural network. Okay, types of neural network. In types of neural network, we have three types. Okay, ANN, CNN, RNN. Okay, so ANN is artificial neural network, CNN is convolutional neural network, and RNN is recurrent neural network. Okay, so after looking this, then we will be looking something into layers of neural network. Okay, layers of neural network. So in layers of neural network, we have dense layer. Okay, we have dense layer. Okay, we have convolution layer, and we have something called as recurrent layer. Okay, so layer is basically used in image kind of data, okay, and recurrent is used in something kind of time series kind of data. Okay, time series kind of data we will be using these layers. Okay, after this we will be looking into gradient descent. Gradient descent is one of the most important topic of ML and DL. Okay, of ML and DL for optimization. When we talk about the optimization of our models, right? Then gradient descent concept is most important at that time. Okay. After gradient descent, we will be looking something into learning rate, what it is, how we can, uh, what is the optimum learning rate for our model, all sorts of things we will be looking out. Okay. After this, we will be looking something into underfitting and overfitting of our model, which we have also seen in machine learning. Okay. Which we also call it as regularization technique. Okay, regularization technique. So here we will be looking into one concept called as dropout. Okay, dropout. Okay, and after that, this we will be doing something activation function. Okay, activation function. So here also we have different sort of activation functions. So we have something called as ReLU. We have something called as sigmoid. Okay, we have something called as StanH. We have something called as softmax. Okay, so we will be looking into each and everything. Okay, and which one to be applied based on our problem statement. We will be looking into these things. Okay, after this we will be looking something into the optimizer. Okay, so we have a concept called optimizer. Okay, so in optimizer we will be looking into gradient descent, stochastic gradient descent. Okay, mini batch. Okay, mini batch, and then Adam. Okay, we will be talking about these optimizers. Okay, after that we will be looking something into batch size. Okay, batch size, batch normalization. Okay, batch normalization. Okay, we'll be looking these concepts. Okay, and then we will be looking into something called as back propagation. Concept of back propagation, and then we will there only we will be seeing into the concept of weight initialization. Okay, weight initialization. So basically these all like learning rate or dropout. Okay, optimizer, batch size, batch normalization, weight initialization. Okay, so these all are the hyperparameter. Okay, so when we train our model, we need to tune these hyperparameters. So basically, how each iteration is going. So we need to do a tuning of these parameter during our training of the model. Okay, so in that only the concept of epoch also come, like how many iteration we are going to run, right? So the concept of epoch also we will be looking into. Okay, so basically this is the overall about deep learning. Okay, so there are a lot more topics. Okay, but this is to start with. Okay, these are the my parameter that I need to tune, how many epoch I need to take for training of my model. Okay, what the concept of gradient descent, learning rate, right, dropout, and all those things. And as I discussed earlier, right, we will be doing all these with the help of Python only. So in Python we have packages, right? So for these tasks we have something called as Keras. Keras, TensorFlow, right? Keras, TensorFlow, and we will be also looking into one more library called as Fast AI. Okay, Fast AI. So right now this is also considered as one of the best library for doing deep learning. Okay, so we will be looking into this library as well for doing our classification or training of the model. Okay, so when coming to the image kind of data, right? So at that we will be looking into something called as CNN. So CNN is convolutional neural network. So basically when we have image related data, okay, so we do CNN. We go and apply CNN technique and we resolve those image related problem statement. Okay, so in image related, first concept we will be looking into data augmentation. So when we have less data, right, when we don't have a lot of sample of our images, right, so we need to create data by our own. Okay, so at that time we go and look into data augmentation. So basically uh, like doing cropping. Okay, creating new images by cropping or rotation, right, or flipping, right, or zooming. Okay, so these are the few techniques that we apply on our data set, on our image data set, and but we try to create new data sets. So flipping like horizontal flip or vertical flip, zooming is like zoom in or zoom out of images, right? So we'll be looking the concept of data augmentation as well. Okay, so we will be doing this with a package called OpenCV. Okay, package called OpenCV is there, with the help of which we will be seeing what are the function of rotation. Okay, what are the function of flipping, how we can do that, right? We will be doing all these things with the help of OpenCV. Okay, after this we will be looking into the architecture. So architecture is something like a pre-trained model. So the bigger player in the market, right, like Amazon, Google, they already have pre-trained uh, uh, these object and they have kept it in an architecture. Okay, so we will be leveraging these architecture only for training of our model. Okay, so when I talk about architecture, right, so it already there are pre-trained model like LayNet or Google Net, right, or VGG or ResNet, right, or Alexa Net, right. These are already pre-trained model. Okay, and we will be leveraging these only for training of our models. Okay, so when we talk about the dealing with image data, so we have also called concept of padding, uh, or max pooling. Okay, max pooling, okay, stride. Okay, so everything in image happens with the pixel, with the help of pixel. So how each pixels are being captured during the training period, right? So we will be coming across the concept of these things: padding, max pooling, stride, how many stride we need to take while moving from one pixel to the other, right? So all those concepts we will be looking into it. Okay, and then we will go into the project. So when I say about the project, we will be looking two kind of project. Okay, mainly one with related to image classification, image classification, where we need to segregate, where we need to classify our images like cat and dog, okay, or human being or animal, right, or ambulance or bike, right, or car, right. These kind of classification we have to do it. Okay, so we will be dealing with image classification and then object detection. Object detection is something like what is the object that is present in our images, like whether it is a uh, cat or whether it is a dog, right. So we will be seeing that as our project. So these two are the main project that we'll be looking into it. Okay, so this is the overall structure that we will be uh, following for all our study purpose. Okay, now coming to the neural network architecture. Okay, how does it look like? So you would be seeing one image here, right? So this is basically the image. Yeah, so this is basically the image that is of neural network. So basically we will be having the input layer. So basically these are the variable that we want to put it into our model, okay, the first layer, and then corresponding to it we will be having hidden layer. So you can see one hidden layer, two hidden layer, three hidden layer, right? And these round shape are the neurons. Okay, these round shapes are the neurons. Okay, so in our machine learning, what was happening, like we had an input layer and then we had an output layer based on the model we used to fit it, right? But here we in neural network, a hidden layer is being coming into picture, right? So there are hidden layer 1, hidden layer 2, hidden layer 3, right? And when you see the next image, so you will find some kind of weight, right? Weight 41, weight 42, weight 43. So these are the random initialized weight. Okay, in the first iteration a random weight would be defined. Okay, and in the third image you will see something like an activision functions. Okay, activision functions. Okay, so we will talk about these activision functions. So I talked about ReLU, sigmoid, right, tanh, or softmax. So this activation function at the last layer will help us in the prediction what kind of output we need it. Okay, so this is the overall structure of the basic neural network, the introduction part. Okay, in the coming classes we will be talking about each of the concept one by one. Okay, so any doubt till now?
No.